welcome to Wednesday Story Club. We've had a bit of a mixed up old week this week, haven't we? But we're back today. We're going to be reading a story that you chose. And also, it's such a lovely, lovely day outside that I hope you're going to go for your walks in the sunshine and maybe go on your scooters. And I see that some of you have been learning how to ride a bike without stabilizers. So well done. That is brilliant. So, should we get on with our story today? So our story has been specially chosen by the parents, mummies and daddies, and maybe even the children as well may have helped. So we chose All in One Piece. And can you see what it's about? It is about the Large family, and the Large family are a family of elephants. And we are going to go on an adventure with them and see what this story is all about. That will be good, won't it? But first, we need to make sure that we can say hello to everybody so that everybody feels included and everybody knows that they are a special part of Story Club. So get your hello hands ready. Are we ready? Hello, everyone. Hello, everyone. Hello, everyone. How are you today? And how are we feeling on this Wednesday? Fantastic. So now we need to make sure, and we've done this for a long time now, so everybody needs to be pro. We need to make sure we've not got no ants in our pants, not got no wiggly wigglies, and we're sitting comfortably. Hands on our laps if we can, if you're sitting on the floor on our bottoms. Well done. So we are doing good. Everybody shout it out. Well done. Good. Sitting. Now what are these for? Well done. These are our listening ears, so we need to make sure we switch them on and that we do good. Well done. Fantastic. Good listening. And the last one we need to do today is we need to make sure that we do good so we can see all of the pictures. We need to do good. Well done. Good looking with our looking eyes. And turn your looking eyes on. Oh, I can see you all doing fantastic looking. Sitting very lovely. Well done, thank you. Okay, so we get on with our story. Well done. So now we have our All in One Piece story. Shall we get started? Have a look. Mr. Large was getting ready for work. Don't forget the office dinner dance tonight, dear, he said. Of course I won't, said Mrs. Large. I've been thinking about it all year. Are children allowed at the dinner dance? Asked Lester. No, said Mrs. Large. It'll be too late for little ones. What about the baby? Asked Luke. Granny is coming to take care of everyone, said Mrs. Large, so there's no need to worry. Look at all of them. Granny arrived at tea time. The children were already bathed and in their night clothes. Granny gave them some painting to do while she tidied up, and Mr. and Mrs. Large went upstairs to get ready. Here's Granny. Luke sneaked into the bathroom while Mr. Large was shaving. Will I have to shave when I grow up? He asked, patting foam onto his trunk. Go away, said Mr. Large. I don't want you ruining my best trousers. Oh no. The baby crept into the bedroom where Mrs. Large was putting on her makeup. Mrs. Large didn't notice until it was too late. Look at the baby's face. Uh-oh. I'm sure during this lockdown a lot of mummies and daddies can relate to this story at the moment. Look, said the baby. Pretty. Don't move, said Mrs. Large. Don't touch anything. Outside on the landing things were even worse. Laura was clopping about in her mother's best shoes and beads, and Lester and Luke were seeing how many toys they could cram into her new tights. Oh dear. Downstairs at once, bellowed Mrs. Large. Can't I have just one night in the whole world to myself? One night when I am not covered in jam or poster paint? One night when I can put on my new dress and walk through the front door all in one piece? I think she's had enough. A bit sad. The children went downstairs to Granny. Mrs. Large followed soon after, very smart in her best dress, and at last Mr. Large appeared in the doorway. How do we look? They asked. Beautiful. Pretty, Mummy, gasped the children. What a smasher, said Mr. Large. You look like a film star, dear, said Granny. Hands off, said Mrs. Large to the paint-smeared children. Uh-oh, they were covered in paint. Mr. and Mrs. Large got ready to leave. Goodbye, everyone, they said. Be good now. The baby began to cry. Just go, said Granny, picking her up. She'll stop as soon as you've left. Have a lovely time. We've escaped, said Mr. Large with a smile, closing the front door behind them. All in one piece, said Mrs. Large, and not a smear of paint between us. Actually, said Mr. Large gallantly, you'd look wonderful to me, even if you were covered in paint. Oh. Which was perfectly true, and just as well, really. Uh-oh, she's got paint on her dress. The end. And I think they went out and had a lovely time, and the children all behaved for Granny. Well done. Thank you again for doing good listening to my story, and I will see you again very soon. And don't forget, keep your eyes peeled for any characters that may be hiding during our story time. See you later, everybody. Bye.